Hey everybody, my name is Zach, aka SPAC Zach here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now the purpose of my channel is to try and uncover, shed light, and present all the SPACs that are out there because there are so many, it's hard to keep up with. So that's my goal here, is to try and document and really present all these different plays, because I definitely think there's a couple home runs that we could get into. And I really just want to bring these to light to help friends and family. Now, please note that I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence before purchasing any of these stocks. This is for entertainment purposes only. And then if any of you guys are new investors or looking for a new broker, whatever it might be, something with extended trading hours, pre and post market, feel free to check out the link in my description to my Webull. They're offering 2 free stocks if you deposit $100, worth up to $1,850. So definitely check that out. Also, if you don't know, I'm a licensed health and life insurance agent as well. I have a CleverRX prescription card linked down in the description as well. So feel free to check that out if you're looking for savings on your prescription, whether you have insurance or not. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SPAC Zach here, bringing you another episode. Today we'll be covering ticker STPK, that's Star Peak Energy Transition, who will be merging with STEM. Now, as always, let's get into exactly what STEM is and what they do. So STEM provides solutions that address the challenges of today's dynamic energy market. By combining advanced energy storage solutions with Athena, a world-class artificial intelligence powered analytic platform, STEM enables customers and partners to optimize energy use by automatically switching between battery power, on-site generation, and grid power. STEM solutions help enterprise customers benefit from a clean, adaptive energy infrastructure and achieve a wide variety of goals, including expense reduction, resilience, sustainability, environmental and corporate responsibility, and innovation. STEM also offers full support for solar partners interested in adding storage to standalone community or commercial solar projects, both behind and in front of the meter. Okay, now that we know what STEM is, let's get into what their mission is. So STEM builds and operates the largest digitally connected energy storage network for their customers. Their world-class AI platform optimizes the value of their customers' energy assets and facilitates their participation in energy markets, yielding economic and resiliency benefits while accelerating renewable adoption. Okay, let's take a look at STEM's exceptional leadership team here. You got CEO and Director John Carrington, you got CTO Lars Johnson, as well as CFO Bill Bush. Now, they have a seasoned leadership team with over 150 plus combined years of experience in the software and energy space. Leadership experience at technology, energy, and industrial companies like REX Solar, Solar Semiconductor, TPG, which is another company I actually previously covered. And now they have 145 employees currently, some of whom came from First Solar as well as General Electric. So the vision they have over at STEM is that smart storage is the key to global decarbonization. They believe that climate change is the problem. Couple facts here. They state that electricity production is the #2 polluter, responsible for 27% of greenhouse gas emissions. That's something I definitely didn't know. Let's see here. Fossil fuels still accounted for 60% of global electricity generation in 2019, and natural catastrophe-related loss events since 1980 have tripled. So STEM is actually the first pure-play smart energy storage company to go public here in the US. Now, they offer a large addressable market along with strong macro tailwinds. They're a market leader with the best-in-class technology, with a balance sheet position to capitalize on growth, as well as highly visible growth for the future. Okay, so STEM offers hardware plus integration with Tier 1 standard hardware solutions. They offer software with their battery optimization via Athena artificial intelligence, and they also have the market participation with upside sharing through sales into the energy markets. Now, The smart energy storage drives the grid transformation to help lower energy costs, to stabilize the grid, reduce carbon emissions, which is the overall goal, solves intermittency, as well as creates VPPs, which are virtual power plants and storage networks. So STEM operates the world's largest network of energy storage systems. Now, as cumulative installs grow, Athena becomes more intelligent through AI and self-learning, as well as creating more value and a larger moat for the overall company. Now, STEM has laid out some tailwinds as well as some corporations who may be looking to partner with STEM. So you can just take a look at this graphic real quick. You can see you got the Paris Accord, and then you got a couple of energy corporations like DTE, Entergy, Xcel Energy, who STEM believes could be a valuable partner in the future potentially. And then obviously you got your corporates like Walmart, Facebook, Amazon, Google, Apple, the list goes on and on. So by lowering cost generation as well as rapid cost reductions in battery hardware, STEM believes that the storage market has potential growth of 25 times, giving them a market opportunity of about $1.2 trillion. So STEM is the market leader with significant scale and visible growth. You can see their storage capacities commissioned. They are the highest overall, with Tesla just barely being beat out by STEM. They're pretty much neck and neck there. And then in terms of their pipeline, very impressive considering that STEM's pipeline has grown since Q3 of 2019 by 125%. Now you can see here that STEM actually has 24 patents granted covering STEM software and storage through the Athena AI software platform. So the AI platform Athena delivers value to multiple customer segments. Now STEM offers more value streams and more markets with more asset types. So the AI-driven Athena platform facilitates monetization of 11 out of 13 identified energy storage value streams. Okay, so let's take a look at how STEM's hardware deliveries drive strong recurring software cash flows. So you can see here that their hardware plus network integration offers about a 10 to 30% gross margin. Now what's really impressive here is going to be their software, the Athena AI powered by STEM, which is going to offer roughly 80% gross margins, which is very good. And then their overall market participation, they're expecting about an 80% gross margin. Last but not least, let's take a look at some financials here for STEM. Now in terms of their revenue, now they're expecting very good revenue. Now this year for 2021, they're actually projecting 348% year-over-year growth. Now I'm not sure if some of their growth from last year was, hampered by the pandemic. Next year, 2022, they're expecting still 115% year-over-year growth rate, which is very good. Now heading to 2026, they're roughly estimating about 24% year-over-year growth, which is still respectable. And in terms of their gross profit margins, right now they're sitting around 16% for their gross margins. Now they look to improve upon that, obviously, with scale. So by the year 2026, they're estimating gross profit margins of around 41%. And another impressive fact is that roughly 88% of forecasted 2021 revenues come from executed contracts. Okay, and taking a look at the one day, you can see we finished the day up about 6.25%. We're sitting at about $26.75 at the time of this recording at about 4:18 p.m. Eastern time. So this stock, it's pretty much half of what it was coming off of its high. It has a 52-week high of about $51.49. And last but not least, taking a look at the 3-month chart, you can see we are still currently up over the past 3 months by about 75%. Now we are down from our highs where we did get up to about $51. We were up about 225% overall at the high point. However, you can see, looks like we're starting to get into an uptrend here potentially. I believe the rest of the week is going to be very telling on how the rest of the market, including this stock, is going to perform from here on out, at least for the foreseeable future. And in terms of a price prediction, short term, I could easily see this stock getting to about, $75 to $80 by year end. Now, longer term, 3+ years, I could easily see this stock being worth, well over $200 as long as they can, manage to secure that market dominance. Thanks for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed today's episode covering STEM, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting what you think about the company down below, sharing, as well as making sure to ring that bell. That way you never miss another episode. And for any of you new to the channel, please consider heading over to my channel and checking out some of the other SPACs that I've already covered.